Anaya and Raj had been married for more than 10 years. They were blessed with 2 children, Meera, who was 8 years old and loved painting, and Arav, who was 5 years old and full of mischief and laughter. Together they lived with Raj's parents. Life was not perfect, but there was warmth in their home. Anaya was a soft-hearted woman who always put her family first. Raj was ambitious, hardworking, and respected in his office. In the beginning, their marriage was filled with love, dreams, and endless talks late at night. But with time, life changed. Responsibilities grew, and slowly, distance started to creep into their relationship. Raj began spending longer hours at work. He came home tired, sometimes irritated, and often too busy to talk. Anaya noticed the change but told herself it was because of his workload. She kept herself busy with the children, managing the house, and taking care of her in-laws, who sometimes complained that she was too soft and not practical enough. One evening, as she served dinner, she noticed Raj smiling at his phone. His food sat untouched. She said softly, "Raj, food is getting cold." He replied without even looking up, "Yeah, I'm coming," and kept typing. That smile on his face while looking at the phone filled her with unease. For months, he had been coming late, skipping family outings, and showing little interest in the children's daily stories. Meera once asked him with innocent eyes, "Papa, why don't you play Ludo with us anymore?" Raj brushed her off with, "Papa is busy, dear. Maybe tomorrow." But tomorrow never came. Anaya tried to ignore her doubts, but her heart was restless. One night, as Raj slept, she picked up his phone. Her hands shook as she opened a message that read, "I miss you already. Can't wait to see you tomorrow." The ground beneath her feet seemed to slip away. Tears blurred her eyes. She confronted Raj the next day. Her voice trembled, "Raj, who is she?" Raj lowered his eyes, silent for a long time, then confessed. There was a woman in his office. Her name was Nisha. He admitted to meeting her often. Anaya's world shattered. She whispered through her tears, "Why, Raj? Was my love not enough for you?" Raj, ashamed and guilty, muttered, "I don't know. I made a mistake." That night, the children slept peacefully in the next room, unaware of the storm raging in their parents' hearts. For Anaya, the pain was unbearable. Days turned into weeks filled with silence and arguments. The in-laws blamed her, saying she failed to keep Raj happy. Their words cut deeper than a knife. Meera noticed her mother's tears and asked softly, "Mama, why don't you smile anymore? Papa used to make you laugh." Arav, too young to understand, wiped her tears with his little hands and said, "Don't cry, Mama. I'll make you happy." Those innocent words broke Anaya's heart even more. She decided she could not live like this. One evening she packed her bags. She wrote a note, "I can forgive mistakes but not betrayal. I'm leaving." When Raj returned home and found the note, his world turned upside down. The house felt empty, lifeless. For the first time, he realized what he was truly losing. Not just a wife, but the laughter of his children, the warmth of home, the love of a woman who had always stood by him. In panic and regret, he went to Nisha and ended everything. "This is wrong," he told her. "I cannot lose my family. I made a terrible mistake." But the question remained. Would Anaya ever forgive him? Raj searched for her everywhere. Finally, he found her at her parents' house. She sat quietly with Meera and Arav in her arms. When Raj walked in, Arav ran to him happily, "Papa, you came." He hugged him tightly. "Meera, though hurt, said softly, "Papa, please don't make Mama cry again." Raj's heart broke. He knelt before Anaya, tears streaming down his face. "Anaya, I was blind. I betrayed the only person who truly loved me. Please, give me one chance. Not for me, but for our children. For the family we built together." Anaya looked at him with pain in her eyes. "Raj, do you even understand what you did? You didn't just betray me. You betrayed our children, our dreams, and the vows we made." He held her hands, trembling. "I know, and I will regret this all my life. But let me prove to you that I can be the man you married. Give me one chance." Her parents told her gently, "Forgiveness does not make you weak, Anaya. But only forgive if you see real change, not empty promises." It was not easy. Trust takes years to build, but only moments to break. Anaya could not bring herself to trust him again so quickly. But Raj began to show his change through actions. He stopped staying late at work. Every morning, he dropped the kids at school. In the evenings, he played cricket with Arav and helped Meera with her paintings. He sat with Anaya, listened to her feelings, and showed patience when she pulled away in anger or sadness. He did not argue. He simply stayed. Slowly, Anaya saw that he was trying. She saw the man she once loved fighting to come back into her life. Her heart was still wounded, but the walls around it started to soften. Raj's parents also changed. At first, they continued to blame Anaya. But as they watched her silent strength and the way she still cared for everyone despite her pain, they realized their mistake. One evening, Raj's mother held Anaya's hand with tears in her eyes. "We judged you unfairly. You are the backbone of this family. Forgive us." Anaya's eyes filled with tears. This time, they were not of pain, but of healing. Months passed. On their wedding anniversary, Raj planned a surprise. He decorated the house with candles and flowers. Meera and Arav helped him. That night, when Anaya entered the room, she was taken aback. The glow of the candles lit the whole house. Meera ran to her and gave her a handmade card. "Happy anniversary, Mamma Papa. Please stay together forever." Arav clapped his hands and shouted, "Family hug." Raj walked to Anaya, his eyes filled with love and regret. He took her hands and said, "Anaya, I don't deserve your forgiveness, but I thank you for giving me another chance. You are my home, my world, my everything." Anaya, with tears rolling down her cheeks, whispered softly, "Love is not about never making mistakes. It's about finding reasons to hold on, despite them. Let's not let go ever again." The family embraced, hearts beating together. The bond that was once broken was now stronger than ever. They had gone through pain, betrayal, and tears, but in the end, love won. And that is what life is about. Sometimes the happiest endings are not the ones without pain, but the ones where love survives despite it all.